Hello, guys. Good evening and welcome back. This is Senthil Ramasamy for Diversity TV channel, Indians in Ireland program. In today's program, we have Dr. Lekha Menon from Cork City, Ireland, originally from India, born in Coimbatore in Tamil Nadu, from the native of Thrissur in Kerala state. Lekha Menon has completed her degree in PS Govindaswamy College, Coimbatore, and completed her PhD in Marine Technology in University College Cork, Ireland. At the moment, Lekha Menon is doing postdoctoral research in the School of Biochemistry and Cell Biology in the University College Cork. Let's welcome Dr. Lekha Menon for the show. Thank you.
Namaste. My name is Dr. Lekha Menon Markasheri, President, UCC Indian Alumni Community, founder of Atma Indian Dance Troupe, postdoctoral researcher, School of Biochemistry and Cell Biology, and also the board member of UCC Alumni Network.
Where are you originally from?
I'm originally from India, born in a small town in Tamil Nadu called Coimbatore, now currently called as Kovai. I'm a Keralite. I'm from Thrissur.
When did you come to Ireland? How long are you staying here?
I joined my husband in 2008, February, as a spouse. After a while, once I got selected for my PhD, I then went to India to change to my student visa, and then came back in October 2008. And since then, I'm here. We just went to India for a year. We just wanted a break. So after my PhD in 2013, we went back and we arrived in 2014.
So, what are you doing in Ireland and how long are you working here?
So, as I said, my PhD is from 2008. So, I graduated in 2013 in University College Cork. I then started working at the School of Food and Nutritional Sciences in 2014 for a couple of months. And then again, I did some research because I like marine organisms. And so I was concentrating on getting a job on that. So, I finally joined as a postdoctoral researcher. In 2015 at the School of Microbiology. I worked there for 2 years, moved to a company in Ultratech, which is also based in University College Cork, and then I joined as a lab demonstrator because I like teaching, and also did some exam invigilation at UCC, and currently I'm working as a postdoctoral researcher at the School of Biochemistry and Cell Biology since December 2019.
Can you tell me about your college, UCC?
For me, UCC is like my second home because almost if I take account of my PhD years, I think I spend most of my time in my lab because I love my research more than my house. So, and I worked at the Environmental Research Institute for my PhD, which is just close to my house. So almost Saturday, Sunday, I used to be there for doing my research. And UCC has given me an inspiration to work as a researcher and also to basically connect with others. And that is why I took up the a voluntary role of being a president of UCC Indian Alumni, because I wanted to help students. And that I, in fact, learned from the Irish people here who are very good in helping out others. And that kind of gave me an inspiration to do something for the community here.
Do you like Coimbatore or your native Kerala?
It's quite difficult to say because for me, both are in India, and I would call myself as Indian by heart and Irish by soul. So I wouldn't compare by any means. Both are equal to me because Coimbatore, I was born, and that has given me education and also the person I am. But my biological parents, they are from Kerala, and they have given me, or they have made me. I have their DNA, so I cannot ignore that. So for me, both are of equal importance.
I know you contested local election in 2019. Can you tell me about your experience?
It was actually that was my choice to contest for local elections because I saw how the other communities over here, they have a lot of issues and they're facing the day-to-day life. Their first issue when I came across talking to students was the accommodation, which is generally an issue to the entire community. And second one is where that all migrants can stand for local elections. So I wanted to create an awareness that, and it really happened, and many people did register during the local elections in 2019. We literally had campaigns wherein people just came, registered, and also they asked us questions. We had the city council who helped me and the Gadi who just came to University College Cork to help them out to register, and I'm really thankful for them as well. And I had a mixed response. I still remember when one lady greeted me to their house and took photos and saying that it's very nice to accept them to come knocking their doors, telling about the elections and saying why you should vote. But I still had another, as I can say, it's every coin has two sides. So the other side is wherein people say, no, I will vote only for the parties, not an independent candidate, because their family has been voting for the parties. So there is no point in you giving me a flyer. So I have had mixed reactions, but overall, I feel the Irish community has accepted migrants, and it's nice to see when you are welcomed by the community.
What other social services do you do for your local community?
So I generally organize fundraising events for Cork Penny Diners, Cork Dog Action Welfare Group, which is very close to my heart because my Lucy was adopted from them, and that's a very good rescue organization for animals. I've also done fundraising for Irish Cancer Society, Children's Leukemia Society, and many other during several different events what I've organized. And also as a voluntary work, I was also an Indian community support group member during this pandemic, wherein I've guided a lot of students, then some of the Indian community people who wanted medicines, who wanted general help, like even going back to India in the repatriation flight. So I was one of the members, and this particular program was actually the idea of the Embassy of Dublin, and especially by our ambassador, Honorable Ambassador Mr. Sandeep Kumar, and I was part of it, and I was very proud being a part of it.
Can you say something about your PhD and research on microbiology?
So my PhD was basically identifying drugs, antibiotics or antifungals from marine bacteria, and the bacteria which are associated with sponges, marine sponges. And that's a very interesting because that started in Ireland very late, probably early 2000 that they started marine work. It is very interesting and fascinating when you read about sponges and how different bacteria are associated with what all compounds you can find. Because if you know, recently in the news there were that we have already reached a threshold that every bacteria is becoming multi-drug resistant. You might be hearing this word quite some time. So what is multi-drug resistance? Basically, any antibiotic you're going to eat, the bacteria is not going to be killed by that particular, because that particular bacteria which has infected you is not responding to antibiotics. So that, which means you have to find a new antibiotic, and that is possible through marine biotechnology research, and that was my research basically in microbiology.
What is your future goal?
More than a goal, I would say my dream is to become a surgeon, and if I have if I'm okay till next year, and if I really want to pursue it, probably I'll join medicine, go back as a student, do my medicine degree, become a surgeon. Also, in the coming elections, which is 5 years' time, I would like to recontest because I want to do something for the community.
So, what do you think about Ireland and India?
The first thing which comes to my mind is the struggle for independence, because both Ireland and India fought for their independence from the Britishers, and that's what comes to my mind. And the second thing is Ireland looks very similar to the God's own country back in India, like Kerala, and that's kind of very that's kind of very refreshing to me, and very friendly, hospitable, because we also welcome our guests, and for us guests is of prime importance, just like how we see it in India. The festivals, I know Ireland doesn't have many festivals, but still the whatever they have, like for example St. Patrick's Day, we celebrated with great enthusiasm. You get a lot of crowd just to watch the parade, and whereas I wouldn't compare it in terms of it's something very similar to Diwali. Like Diwali is celebrated throughout the country, so St. Patrick's Day is throughout Ireland. I'm not making a direct comparison, but I would say something that's what I would feel, some connection between India and Ireland. So for people who don't know me, I'm actually not brought up by my biological parents. They left by just handing me to my grandmother's sister, and that family brought me up. And so for me, if I would say who my parents are, if they were asked me any time, at any moment, at any given time, I would say that they are my parents, because they have given me education. They made me the person whom I am, to be very to be very frank, I'm the only person in my family who's very, I would say like a rebel, because I literally fight and get what I want if it's right. And I literally open to people and say just that if you're wrong, you're wrong. I will not stand against any stupidity. So I think that goes without saying about how my upbringing was, and I'm very proud, because if they were not there, I wouldn't be here. And so I would definitely thank them for that. And I would like to thank my husband, who has been with me for 17 years, who's given me all support, because he knows what I'm capable of, and he has been literally been supportive for so long. And finally, I would like to thank the Diversity TV for giving me such an opportunity to express my views about me and my life and everything that comes with it. Thank you.